Hey everyone, Andrew back again and welcome to another video, and as you can tell from the title, I'm here with my contest entry to Andy over at Andy's Vinyl Den, who is currently running a mixed tape contest. Andy, friggin' awesome idea for a contest. This has got to be my favourite contest so far, I think. I think the theme is absolutely fantastic and there's already been some really cracking responses, as I knew there would be as soon as you uploaded your initial contest video. So of course I had to enter, and I'm really looking forward to getting into my list actually, but like all the contests, I like to show support to my mates on here. And if for some reason you are not subscribed to Andy's channel, I'm sure everyone is, but if not, his link will be left in the description box below. So anyway, yeah, this mixtape contest. Basically, if you guys are not familiar with it already, Andy wants us to create a 10-track mixed tape covering one specific music genre. So I'm going to do thrash, surprise surprise, but it's the metal genre that I like the most. It's also the metal genre that I'm probably most confident talking about. So yeah, I've come up with 10 songs for my own thrash themed mixed tape. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, and to kick things off, we have Metallica's Fight Fire with Fire from the Ride the Lightning album. Now, a lot of you may be surprised that I'm even talking about this band in a mixtape, but all jokes aside, I am a big fan of this album, and Fight Fire with Fire is one of my favourite opening thrash songs out of any band, period. It's just absolutely amazing. It gets into the song straight away, which I really like, and it's kind of going to be an ongoing theme for this entry. From the opening drumming and guitars, it just yeah, gets me in the mood for thrash straight away, and it doesn't let up through the entire song. So yeah, that's Fight Fire with Fire from Metallica. Okay, and next up we have Peace Sells from the Megadeth album Peace Sells, But Who's Buying? Phenomenal album, and Peace Sells is definitely my favourite song within the album. Lyrically it's really good, and the guitar riffs are absolutely phenomenal throughout the tracks, so definitely had to include this on my mixtape. Okay, next up we have Slayer's Blood Red from the album Seasons in the Abyss. Now, a lot of people chose Angel of Death from Rain and Blood, which is a great song. It's one of my favourites from Metallica, but I wanted to go with something a little different. This is probably my favourite Slayer album actually, and Blood Red is definitely my favourite track within the album. It's short, it's straight to the point, everything I love about a really good thrash song. Lyrically it's really good, it's pretty catchy, and again the guitar riffs are absolutely phenomenal throughout. So that's Blood Red from Slayer. Next up we have Tankard with the song Zombie Attack from their debut album. Apologies, I don't actually own any specific albums, well, the earlier albums from Tankard. I just have this compilation set, but Zombie Attack is an absolutely fantastic song, especially since I am such a big fan of not only horror movies but zombie movies. It pretty much blends the zombie film genre and an amazing thrash song into one, which is pretty kick-ass to me. So definitely had to include it for that reason. So that's Tankard with Zombie Attack. And next up we're going with a bit of a modern song, really modern actually, last year to be specific. This one's from Power Trip's latest album Nightmare Logic, and the song of course is Executioner's Tax, Swing of the Axe. Definitely the best song on this album, and to me it's a modern classic song already in terms of thrash. It's just absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely loved it the first time I heard it, and it was actually one of the songs that really got me into this band actually. So yeah, that's Executioner's Tax, Swing of the Axe from Power Trip's latest album Nightmare Logic. Next up we have Creator with the song Endless Pain from the debut album Endless Pain. One of my all-time favourite Creator songs, if not my favourite Creator song actually, which is a pretty big statement considering a lot of their songs are absolutely phenomenal, but there's just something about Endless Pain that really draws me in every time I hear it. I love the rawness of the song, I love the instrumentals right from the start. It just kicks in straight away and doesn't really let up whatsoever through the entire song. So yeah, definitely wanted to include Endless Pain from Creator onto this thrash mixed tape. Next up we have Exuma. I've always considered these guys to be fairly underrated, and they are one of my favourite thrash bands, so definitely had to include one of the tracks within this mixtape video. And a lot of you guys are probably surprised that I am even showcasing this album. It's their latest album, The Raging Tides, but I actually really love this album a lot. It's probably my second favourite album by this band, and it also has probably my favourite Exuma song within this album as well, which is Catatonic. Just absolutely incredible song. It's got such a great beat to it. It gets into the song straight away and it's just go from the start pretty much. And yeah, as I said, it's just got an amazing beat. One of my favourite instrumental beats out of any thrash song I have ever heard. The drumming and guitar work within this song are just absolutely phenomenal. So that's Exuma with the song Catatonic. Next up we have the track from the Eternal Nightmare Violence album, Serial Killer. Very dark themed song obviously, considering it's about serial killers, but I really like it. It's probably my favourite song from this album. It's got really good drumming, guitar work, very heavy, and like most of the other songs within this entry, it's straight to the point, and yeah, it's just a really amazing thrash song. So that is Serial Killer from Violence. And the next song that I want to mention and talk about, unfortunately I do not own a physical copy of this album. It is Killers 1 from Death Angel's debut album, The Ultraviolence, which I'm sure any collector out there will know that the CD is extremely rare now. So sadly I do not own a physical copy of the album on CD or on vinyl actually, but yeah, Death Angel are one of my favourite thrash bands. Anyway, Kill As One is an absolutely phenomenal song. It's definitely my favourite from the Ultraviolence album, and just from a technical standpoint, it is so ahead of its time. The guitar work within the song is very technical, and considering how young these guys were as a band when this album got released, yeah, it's just absolutely incredible what they came up with from this album. And Killers 1 is just absolutely fantastic from start to finish. As I said, very technical sounding, especially in terms of the guitar work. Great drumming as well, and really good lyrically. There's some pretty awesome screeches and screams throughout some of the lyrics as well. So yeah, unfortunately I cannot show the album because I do not own it, but well worth adding to a mixtape in my opinion. So that's Killers 1 from Death Angel's The Ultraviolence album. And last but certainly not least, probably no surprise, I definitely had to include a Testament song within this thrash mixtape, and I've decided to go with Electric Crown from the album The Ritual. Electric Crown is my all-time favourite Testament song. I absolutely love it. I just absolutely love the guitar work within this album. Very catchy, especially some of the opening guitar riffs, and then don't even get me started on the solo within this song. Absolutely phenomenal, and lyrically it's really good as well. Pretty upbeat, which I really like, and yeah, just an excellent song. So That's Electric Crown from Testament the Ritual. Alrighty, so that does it for my contest entry for Andy's mixed tape contest. As I already mentioned in the beginning of the video, what an absolutely awesome idea for a contest. I had a ton of fun doing this, and I hope you enjoyed my entry, Andy. And once again, guys, if you're not subscribed to Andy's Vinyl Den, the link will be left in the description box, so please check him out. Also, to everyone else that's watching this video, let me know what you think of the songs that I would have in my thrash themed mixed tape. Let me know in the comments section below. To everyone else that's entered or that's planning to enter, best of luck and thank you for watching.